Hello, hello, everyone. Oh my God, who's in the short? I have issues with OBS, and I'm not in a short. I'm not in a short. And just trying to get everything back to work. Okay, let's see. Pom 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 pom. See, also my paper tray doesn't work. Doesn't work at all. Okay, 10 o'clock, 5 past 10. Why can't I enter a trade? Why is my paper trade not working? That is so annoying. Let me do another speed. My speed that should be okay now. So all these internet issues. Oh my god, here we go again. Fuck's sake. So annoying. Okay, well, it is what it is. I'll deal with it. I'll just go over. I'll just put the trade on what I think is going to happen instead of just mimicking it. I think 725 is. I think we're still going to go lower. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, 72725 ish. I think we're still gonna go one leg lower. Let's see if we can frame a trade. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, sound is on. I don't know why my internet. I think it's just something is wrong with this laptop. New laptop. It's just a curse on this one. Okay, I want to get in a trade here, but my paper trading doesn't show me. It's not working. So fucking annoying. It's iris. It's seven. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, let's go, guys. I'm sorry about that. Pum pum pum. 10 o'clock. Yeah, I can't put my trades on for some reason, so I'll just say I'm not gonna trade anything. I missed the move already. Because I had to do my pre-market prep and I had OBS issues, so I missed the move. My paper trading, I can't put a trade on here, so I just have to show you with this one, I guess, because it's just not working for some reason. I think it's maybe a glitch on my end, or maybe but I think we have another leg to go to the downside, 725-ish. So where are you? Yeah, we're gonna go another leg lower. Oh, look at that. That happens to be one of my old. So I thought you guys that are marked. Let's see if we can make it to that level. I can't put a trade on. I don't know why. It is what it is. To deal with it. I have to deal with it. So this is my TP for today. I missed the whole move, unfortunately, but in all honesty, I didn't see the move coming, to be honest. So 949. Yeah, this is the only trade that I can take. 74 points. That's it. That's the only thing that I see right now. Let me go over some other things. It might go even lower, but that's the only thing that I feel comfortable with to take at the moment that I can frame. Let me quickly look into gold. Oh, paper trading maintenance, is it? Maybe that's the reason. What is gold doing? Okay, gold also moved into that opening range gap. Yeah, I was actually looking at gold, but then I wanted to start the stream, and then I had to. Oh, okay, I'm already stopped out. Okay, gotcha. What a day. Look at that, and then I missed that one. I was looking at gold. But gold has a lot of levels to the downside. So let's wait. Let's see. Maybe after 10:34, after 10, if it continues, I think I'm going to focus on gold now because the move already has been done with NQ. I still think it's going to go lower though. NQ as well. Up to go down. Let me just try to get into it. I just want to see why my paper trading is not working. See, it doesn't react at all. I don't know. Something wrong with my download speed. I mean, I have 200 megabits both sides. I mean, that's a lot for South Africa. But my download doesn't go higher than 100, and my upload is still good. So stream should be fine, but it's just something off. I just don't know. I just don't know. I want to put a trade on. I don't know why it's not working. I think it's the. I think it's. Okay, let's go. Let's focus on gold for now. Gold. We're in the gap, right? There is a gap from Wednesday. So this is again, like I said, we had a Wednesday high, and a lot of the times you get a Thursday retracement, or it's going to be just a downward move. So I mentioned that in the London stream already, looking at the weekly profiles. Now I still have that higher that level up to the upside, but of course the weekly profiles were telling me we might get a nice move to the downside. But I thought we were, it was really slow. But then we've seen this more often. I mean, I'm going to journal this. Next time I won't be late to that move. But let's see. 114. We can go all the way to 5260. Could be 5260. I want to get in a short with. I think I'm going to get in a gold short. It's a good trade. I want to have a good 5260. Yeah, I think this is in a good 5260. This area here. Yeah. I don't know why it's not working. Okay, my short would have been here. I think this is gonna. I think we might go all the way up to here. Maybe even here, midpoint. Let me see. I'll take it. I think it's gonna drop. Yeah, I think we're just gonna really. It's a little bit unorthodox what I'm doing now, but. Yeah, I think we're gonna go into this gap. Let me show you why. We opened here and we did not do anything. We just went into it and boom, away. And we have more of these gaps. We have not mitigated, so we might go even lower. But is it going to do everything today? But this one might be. I'll take it to 526. I'm not going to take. Let's do it here. Let's be on the safe side. Yeah, it's going to drop. I'm going to get a lot of orders now executed. Sure. A little bit late. There you go. Gonna try. Here, there we go. How many? Well, too late. Okay, this is interesting because now we might get another good entry. I'm going to go back to the 1 minute. Why? Because we hit the settlement price, so we might have a little bit of a pullback. Might give it another entry. I thought maybe you can enter another one, but it's just going to drop. I'm a little bit sick to my stomach that I'm missing all these moves. Hey MJ, yeah. I'm missing all the moves because I had problems with OBS and I'm missing everything. But I know gold is going to 5260. And then maybe even lower. Oh, my target is hit on. Well, I mentioned this on. I said, well, I can't. My paper trading isn't working, but this was my TP for NQ. I don't know if it's going to go lower. This is my final. It could be, but this would have been my final move until here. That's it. I couldn't get in. Even my paper trades, I wanted to put it on, and I was busy with that, so I missed my move on my other account. So I'm not in. I missed it. But this was my final TP. It doesn't mean it can go lower. It doesn't mean, I'm not saying that. That was just my trade. You have 25,634, so you think it's going to go lower. Yeah, could be. I would have been done here, but I would have been very happy if I would have had that trade. Oh, I'm so sick of it. I missed it. I missed gold too. These are the moves you want to have, right? You want to be prepared for. Weekly profile. Wednesday high, Thursday you get your retracement or a reversal, and either or we're going to continue to the downside, or we're going to go make another high on Friday. a lot of the time. It's always the same thing. We are over 50% of the weekly range now. So this is the weekly low here, right over here. So yeah. See, it doesn't respond at all, my paper trades. It's just paper trades that I have on, guys. I can't start them, I can't close them. They come on like 10 minutes too late, and then I can't do anything with them. So my level worked beautifully here. Hey Casey, how are you doing, Casey? How's it going? How are you doing? Morning to you. Give me an update. What's going on? Haven't seen. I saw your message yesterday. And you were gone already, I guess, when I came on. I missed all the moves this morning. I had problems with OBS, and also problems with getting my paper trades on, and because of that I missed my move on my own account. So it is what it is. I missed all the moves. I'm a little bit upset about that, to be honest. I'm a little bit upset. Okay, focus. Guys, this is a paper trade I can't open and close, so it's not. I was trying to get in, and then it did not tag me, and you see filled close position. So I'm gonna give it a try again. I think something is wrong with either my end or trading view. Good, I keep passing combines. Just no payout after my last liquidation. I took a break, but I just got another past it in 3 days. Now I'm up 700 with my new funded. Casey, yeah, but just focus on the process and not on the money. I know you need the amounts to tell you how far you are, but yeah. I took a break, but I just got another past it in 3 days now. Yeah, just focus on the process. And it's hard. I know it's hard, but hey, good, well done in these markets. I mean, the markets are tough. Markets have been tough, so I can't close this position. I can't open. I couldn't open. Yeah, I've got 13 because I was trying 13 times to get in, and it just didn't. And 10 minutes later, it popped up on my screen. So these are just. This means nothing. But I did say this would have been my TP for NQ. That was my final TP. It doesn't mean it doesn't go lower. This was my trade. I would have framed this. I think I would have gotten in here somewhere, most likely, and then this was my TP. But I missed the whole move. I missed the gold move as well. Okay, just disregard this. It's just annoying. This is my TP for gold. So I just have to watch. I say don't focus on the money, but I'm counting the money that I'm losing, that I'm not winning right now. I am. Yeah. Almost similar trade I would have gotten in here. 10 move up. My stop would have been just here and then 5260. I think it's going to go to 5260. I put it a little bit above it just to make sure that I get tagged in, but hey Fox. On SP, went on a short on the 4-hour FEG, also lined up with equilibrium, pretty much bang. Well done. Well done. I'm a little bit upset that I missed all the moves. It's frustrating when you see them or when and you just are too late or your internet or other things are not working and you just OBS didn't want to give me problems with my pre-market prep. And from that moment on, I was just chasing everything. Yeah, I'll have a look at your Fox Surfer. I'll have a look at your ES trade because I like to hear that. That's good. I like to. You said when short on the 4-hour FUG. Isn't the 4-hour awesome? Did you 4-hour FUG? What do you mean? Where? 4-hour? Oh, ES. Sorry. You said ES, right? Yeah. I'm on Nazi. I'm the Nazi. Four-hour FUG. You mean inversion? I think you mean the inversion, not the FUG. I think you meant the inversion if you're talking about this, because there is no fair value gap here. So I guess the S&T with AS is a valid one up to now. Okay, let's see. Ooh, look at that. It even went through that gold. Oh, I'm so sick. I feel so sick that I'm missing this move, guys. I'm really sick too. I hate this. I'm actually really upset today. I'm a distribution trader, and these are the moves that are my, it's just, sick to my stomach today. Oh, they were so overdue, this move. They were so overdue. Beautiful build-up. Beautiful build-up. I hope many of you banked on it. As you can see, I'm a little bit upset that I'm not. It's just... it is also because I haven't been really trading in such a long... it's been really almost a whole week that was just... it wasn't favorable for me. I just didn't see anything. And, as a distribution trader, this is just literally what you're waiting for. And I've been literally waiting a whole week without doing it. Is it a whole week almost? Yes, it's a whole week. And then you miss it because of some things. A bit annoying. I can't do anything about it. So stop being a sourpuss about it. You vented and now shut up and move on. Anyway, I'm happy that I called. This was my TP. Now let me check if I still stick to that, because I'm just thinking if this is the TP maybe until 11, or are we going to go lower? So if you look on the fifth, oh, I'm looking at gold. Okay, I'm looking at gold. I think gold might be. Are we done with gold? No, gold is going low. Oh, you're doing good. Well, anyone else banked on this move? It's on 400 points. 400 points on NQ and gold also. This is a good day for a lot of people. I hope. These are the days that you make a lot of money and you can place for really a couple of months. You've done for really a couple of months. You're done for a couple of months at least. Days like this. Yeah. Okay, now let's see what NQ is doing. I wonder if ICT knew this, because he said he did a surprise stream. I don't know if he's still talking. I wanted to listen. I just listened very shortly. I wonder if he knew for this drop. He did, why he came on. Well. Are we going to go all the way back to the weekly open? Weekly open is here. I think it's an old weekly open, by the way, because this week slow is here, 25,363. But we are now again at an old, a bigger end walk as well, right here. Let me quickly check something, guys. I want to see if we need to mitigate anything here. Ooh, oh, I remember. I remember. I had this volume imbalance here. Beautiful. It's so beautiful. Isn't she beautiful? Isn't she beautiful? You're so pretty. And I am a little bit upset that I did not bank on it at all. But I need to be okay with it. 0.5, 0.62, 0.17. So, you know, the weekly profile also, when you have a Wednesday high after 3 days literally going up, a lot of the times this happens on Thursday. Now, it could be like we could have 2 days of downward movement, maybe a small one tomorrow and then consolidation, or we're going to go back up, also possible. Because we still have a point of interest on the upside. I still have a point of interest here. So this, I'm still not. Hey, why doesn't coming back? Hey, Papacito, listen. I'm so upset, to be honest, that I missed the move because I had issues with OBS. Then I had other issues, and I was missing NQ. Then I missed gold. So I'm hoping. Well, I don't want to say hope. I'm still thinking like, are we going to go back up to the point of interest? Is this just a retracement? I think so. But it's a weekly, when you have a weekly profile with a Wednesday high after almost 3 days, because if you look at the days here, right? Friday, well, actually even 4 days, if you can count Friday as well. Monday, it's technically here. It goes like this, this. This was the weekly profile. Let me draw it. So there are 2 options. Most of the times I'm saying, oh, shut up with your market executions. You're too late. I missed everything because of you. June, Monday. Why are you not doing anything? See, nothing's working. I'll do it differently. Tuesday, Wednesday, and then what the F? I feel like I want to throw this laptop out of the window. Okay, so we're almost here, right? Now the weekly range is smaller than the full dealing range, right? As you can see. So let's say this is the weekly range. We're almost here. If I calculate the weekly range, we're minus 79%. Now Friday could be this, or we're going to go further down like this. Or we're going to go this. We'll see. Okay, well that's my beautiful picture here. And nothing is working. What the? You annoy me. Now you don't want to stop. Let's see if the weekly range. This is we can consider. Let's just use the weekly range. See where we are. If we're not going to go lower than 79%. This is the week. I'm just using, but I'm using the full dealing range, which includes last week, right? But technically, I can use it. Let's see. Oh, are we going to stay at 702? The orders are coming through really late. Oh, you have the same trade. Oh, Foxer. Okay, thanks. Okay, then I know it's not me. But it did cause me to miss my trade because I wanted to get on stream, open up the trade, go on my own account, put it on, and I first wanted to. I thought, okay, I have time, and then, but everything is so behind, and I was like, what going on? And then I was just, but anyway, it's okay. Shit happens, right? Life of a trader. I miss my few months salary. Now I've got to work really, really hard the next few days. No, I'm just joking, guys. It's all good. But I do feel this is for. It's not FOMO, but it is sort of. It's sort of like I miss a good move. It's my, it's how I trade and what, the moves that I wait for. That's why it's frustrating. This is how the markets. Weekly profile. I'm going to journal this into oblivion because maybe I should have positioned myself already during pre-market, to be honest. There were already enough signals that we were not going to go take that high, right? We were already in London, we already saw that. And because of this structure, the weekly profile, there were more indications, I think, already, but I'm going to journal it. Hey, Fox Surfer, do a move like this? This is not a buzz. This is once a month. These are once per month moves. Now, yes, we can trade. There's a lot of trades, yes, but this is 500-point move, my friend. These pay for a couple of months of salary. So Thursday, in my journaling, normally the distribution, like you have time cycles, right? It's most of the time, I'm saying most of the time, when you have your distribution, it's the third Thursday of the month, and if it's not the third one, it's the fourth one. What day is it today? It's Thursday. So then sometimes the real distribution, the low resistance come. We had so much high resistance for the whole week, remember? It's been such a build-up. It's been such a build-up, and look how this has been positioned as well. But hey, listen, it's all good. I mean, there's no loss if you learn from it. And next time, I have to position myself sooner. I cannot wait for market open. But you could have maybe a manipulation move, right? But yeah, it's just gonna drop further down. These are the moves that you really wanna. You'll see people like Zeus. I'm sure Zusi has the full move. I mean, these are the trades people. They literally wait for. Let me see, 929. Now, I actually did say in the pre-market prep we have a small. I actually did not expect it in the sense of small opening range gap, to be honest. Small opening range gap and capsuled within the opening range gap of yesterday. We dropped here. But this should have been here in this area. I would have missed this. Should have been here then. No, these are the best moves. Let's see. Okay, gold. If only, right? If only, guys. This is not. I would not have stayed in. My trade would have been to 25.60. If I would have been in gold, it would have been until 25.60. That would be my trade. So this is not my real trade. I have $0. I made $0 so far. So I'm gonna eat dry bread today and water. It's gonna be dry bread and water for me. I better enjoy my cold coffee because I ain't gonna make myself a new coffee today. Oh. I guess the good man above us has something good for me in store this weekend. So, Fox, are you still in? Are you, did you, I know you had a good trade, but did you already, are you having a runner or are you already out? So I'm just curious, who of you guys are going to journal this, the price action, look at the week, how the week has been setting up, how price has been going in order to catch this move sooner? I'm just curious how people think. Because I really, for me, it's like I get really, not, I don't want to use the word obsessed, but I'm like, okay, what did I miss and how, because, like there were a few things that were really clear. That was the weekly profile in combination with, um, also yesterday we did not have like FOMC and we did not have a move actually in FOMC. Now, one could say, yes, the move came afterwards, like in after hours, but if I now think about my journey, I'm just going back and I'm thinking like, you know what? I'm thinking now a lot of the times when, even though there's a move afterwards because of earnings or something, they still have these large distribution moves, especially after a build-up of a lot of high resistance. The weekly profile was, Wednesday high. So it's all it's like all these combinations, right? So I don't want to be fooled again by saying, which I did say that in the pre-market prep. I said, oh yeah, look, we're going to get a small opening range gap. That means chop chop. But yeah, not in this situation. So not in this situation. But what comes down must go up again, right? We'll wait for a nice, let's see if we can get a nice trade to the upside. It's not going to be 500 points, but let's see if we can frame something good. Yeah, I still can't get out of the. So Fox Server, do you have the same issue that you can't get out of your trades as well? I can't do anything. They pop up like 10 minutes later and then they're just there. And it's especially this one hurts a little bit to see it go. I'm like, okay, that would be a nice trade on gold, right? Let's see how many ticks. There's over 500 points on gold. I don't have to work a year. How many contracts? 3 contracts. No, I only trade micro gold, guys. I don't trade normal contracts. But let me just see how much. Let's say to 150. It's 500. Yeah, let's say over 500 points. I mean, it was crazy. I just took a few micro golds, and I had a really good trade on gold one time. I think it was 170 points, and I was like, wow. It was just 2 or 3 micros. It's crazy how much money you make on gold. Weekly open. There was a massive imbalance on the 4-hour on SP and inversion on FEG. You mean fair value FEG? What's an FEG? You mean what's an FEG? I don't know what an FEG is. I think you mean fair value gap, or oh, you call them FEG. Why do you call them FEG? We all call them FVG. I first thought you were mentioning the FVG. It was a typo, but then I was like, yeah, but the E is totally on the different side, so it can't be a typo. We call it a fair value, fair value, the F from the fair, the value from V, and the gap from G. But there is an E in the value, but we use the first letters. I mean, ICT uses it. Hey, if you want to call them FEG, you can call it FEG, but we all have to know it. I know now. If you call it FEG, I know what you're talking about. Okay, got it. Okay, now my orders are canceled finally. Okie doke. See, this is the reason why I don't connect my. So this is the reason why I am really afraid to connect my account to TradingView, because I'm always afraid, because it happened a couple of times, and I'm so afraid that this also happens when I have my account attached to it. So I am going to attach my new account when I have the deal sorted with Iron Beam or Edge Clear. But I'm a little bit worried if this happens on my live account. I mean, so if it happens one time, I'm going to disconnect them and I'm going to do it separately on separate computers. This is the only thing that worries me, connecting my account to TradingView. And that's why I have them always separate. And I put a paper trade on, and I put the real trade on my other account. Or on my prop firm as well. So that's why I never actually attached my prop firm also on TradingView, because of this. So yeah, Zar Trader, it was a beautiful day. I know. Did you manage to take the trade? It's the full distribution mode is on, low resistance. Yeah. I totally missed it. I was just, OBS didn't give me, couldn't start OBS with pre-market prep. And I missed it. So I'm a little bit upset about it. But this is why you become a distribution trader. Yeah. So Zar Trader, let me know. Did you get in? Did you manage to take it? Did you manage to? Oh, it's just Haney. You watched the ICT live. Hey, I was wondering if ICT, it was a surprise stream, right? Did he knew? But hey, it's just Haney. Listen, we didn't have a distribution on the third Thursday of the month. So a lot of the times it comes on the 4th. It's Thursday, right? Today we have a weekly profile with the Wednesday high, with just when we went up. So, and then now in hindsight, I'm just thinking in hindsight, these areas, and I was a little bit focused on this here. So I think I fell on the retail trap a little bit this week. I need to journal a lot today. I was looking at this area here, but I know I have this one time that I also missed this, and it came back much later. Now the question is, are we just retracing, or is this a reversal? Oh, to the volume imbalance. So beautiful here. I was looking for Monday low. I wasn't on the charts. Yeah. Yeah, this would have been my TP here. Where was it? This one. I would have stopped here. This would be my exit. I would just go out here, but I mean, should have been the trade. Oh, Bowser, you're hurting me. I missed it, Bowser. I'm sick of it. I'm really sick of it. I was just saying, these are the trades that, pay for a couple of months. Look at gold as well. I'm looking at gold here. Yeah, it's just beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful. Into this wick here. Yeah, how about you? Me too. Oh, you missed it too? Oh, okay. I don't know why that makes me happy, but why would get a retracement? Well, I was looking at this area here, no wick, and we still have some imbalances here. So I thought before we would go down that we first would hit this one here. But we had SMT with ES obviously because ES already Wednesday. FOMC was yesterday. We should have. Yeah. That's why Bowser. I actually want to talk. Maybe I'll do a on the Discord because in hindsight we should not have missed it. Actually, it's very easy to say it, but weekly profile, the build up, the way FOMC not giving a normal move. Yes, there was a move, but that was just all fake. We didn't have a distribution on the third Thursday of the month. Normally, the third Thursday is the distribution cycle of the monthly cycle, but we didn't have it on Thursday. A lot of the times, according to my journal, it comes the Thursday in the last week of the month. We were in consolidation on Thursday. Let me go back. Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, this was Thursday. This was an inside day. Well, was it an inside day? Yeah, we were inside literally almost. There was no distribution at all on Tuesday, on Thursday. I'm sorry. It was an inside day of literally Tuesday and Wednesday. Weekly profile. There were so many things. No, that falls after all. News is always a good PA. Yeah. Hey, listen, we're gonna journal it, and next time, when we see when this happens again, we're gonna look at each other and we're gonna remember it. Do you remember that day in 2026 in January where we missed it? Hey, listen, I don't have Bowser. To be honest, I don't have a lot in my journals that FOMC didn't give a good move. Maybe one time, but I have to go back. But I can't remember that, to be honest. But I haven't. I maybe just journaled a couple of years, but I can't remember. I really have to go back to go through them. But I think it's the first time for me. No, that falls after all means it always has to be A. Friday, 12th of December. Monday, Tuesday. Did we have a, oh, there was holiday. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I was like, oh, we missed a Thursday here. Oh, you see, this is interesting as well. Wednesday here, we had the, we were dropping, right? Because there was no Wednesday, so we had the distribution already on Wednesday, and then we had Friday, the 2nd of January. So because there was no Thursday, they did it on the day before. And here, this was on Friday, but that was a week. This was actually the best one, I guess. Thursday 11. That was not the third one, right? That was consolidation. But so Bowser, you think it's a retrace? You think we are done with the bullishness? You don't think it's a retracement to go back up? Okay, now let's see. 114, 11 o'clock. Are we done? So we have a monthly open. The monthly open is at 25,477. I don't today take our Monday low though, because I want Friday to do it. We have a monthly open at 25,477. Yeah, you want to an invert. I call it an inverted TGIF, right? How far in the range are we? I think we must be at 80. Oh, Charlie. 80%. We are at 80% of the weekly range. Weekly lows here. The consolidation. Consolidation. This is not the original consolidation. Original consolidation is here. But we're going so low, I think we will. Yeah. I have to give my little kitty a little hug. She's so cute. I need to give her some attention. Here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 80%, 80%. Bowser, do you have the same like I have? Like I feel like I don't really feel like trading anymore because the good move is already done. This was the move. I just don't feel the urge. I'm more of like, you know what? It's okay. I missed it. I have to just to accept it instead of just trying to get into something and force something. It's like, you know what? It's okay. Um, it's a very I'm a little bit, and I'm also not in the right state of mind because I'm a little bit upset by missing it. That I'm like, you know what? My old me would have gone in and tried to still, but now I'm sort of like, I'm looking at it and I'm sort of like, should you really do it? I think you just should accept you missed the trade. Journal, see if you can, position yourself sooner for the next time, and always it's easy in hindsight, but in hindsight we learn, right? That's where we grow, looking in hindsight. So I'm sort of like thinking, you know what? I'm not even going to do anything anymore. I'm just going to watch. Um, my internet, I have issues with my OBS. Too many things just not going well, so I should not force it. So I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah, I have to. Is I watch. I have to watch ICT anyway as well. Did you guys? Did everyone watch ICT? Did he? Did he? I think he said he would go up to 10 o'clock, but he always goes later on, right? I wonder if he knew this drop was coming. I think he knew or expect. Let me think. He expected it. I don't want to say knew. Um, he must have known or expected. Yes. And Q is still going down, guys. Q is still going down. We now are at the volume imbalance. Let's see, we're gonna make it to 702. There's a lot of N walks here. I want to check the higher time frame if I missed anything about those N walks. Ah, Yeah, I know he doesn't want to give any trading signals or being used as that, but I'm just wondering that he saw that he had some time off and just wanted to maybe, I don't know. I'm just wondering. He knew the drop was yeah, exactly, yeah. Um, hey, we know for next time as well. Volume balance here. I want to have a look at the London again. 15 minutes. Wednesday. Daily open. We did not go higher. We never met. Okay. So this is the first percent fair value gap that I marked between 130 and 2, right? And here we tapped into it at 6:45 and we never got back to it. What time does this happen? 4:30. We never got back to it. He went low. And this one, we created this one. We didn't do anything here on Tuesday as well. Opening range gap created. Let's have a look at the one. Did we fill the one on Wednesday? I think we did. On Monday. I just want to see it. What did we do? Add two more. Hold on. Let's see if I missed something. Yeah, see, this is, I mean, I mark these things very, especially if they're not filled. I didn't do that as well. Look here, we didn't fill this one as well Monday. On Tuesday, we did not. All the signs were there, guys. It was all there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I guess we have a few others. 2. See, I marked this one here. I forgot to mark the other ones. And did we go through this level here already? Not yet. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Where are you? 2500. You're all the way in the breaker. Done. Yeah. Here's one more. Now we have one here. Don't forget the new one here that we didn't go through. So once we start moving up, we want to mark this one. Okay, okay, I've got good news, guys. So I'm going to finalize the contract today with the brokerage. So I think that's good because I really think it's a good thing for instead of just pushing prop firm codes. This is something that really can help people. So I'm going to finalize that today. Then I can get that ready on my site. Figure out why I just want to make sure my internet is not giving me. I don't think. Well, Fox, you actually said you had issues as well, so that makes me happy. Not that you have issues, but that makes me happy that it's not my internet. Most likely, and it was TradingView, because I was like, oh my god, this what's going on. I don't want to force anything today. I missed a good move, and just gonna journal it and be ready tomorrow. London, obviously. What do you have for news? I'm just gonna TradingView, I think. Yeah. So I'm just but internet is better. It's good to. You know what I think? Sometimes the internet does glitch, and then my upload speed doesn't work. And I think there's something wrong with this bloody laptop. It's a new one. There's just something wrong with it. It's just giving me, even my old one is even better actually. So, but I know we have a small group here now, but I'm just curious. If you would get a deal with better commissions, this is only applicable for non-US citizens. Would you use that? Would you get in where, would you use my, if you can get an option? Well, I think it's a stupid question. If you want an own account, now let me ask this question: is everybody who's here already trading with their own account? Does everyone have their own brokerage account? Just curious. Full transparency. I'm not going to trade my own account until after first NFP week. After the, so that's I guess mid February or 10th of February, is it? After the first week. But I'm just wondering if Fox, do you know if the issue is with the paper trading? Is it the same issue when I would attach my account? When I would attach my account to TradingView, because it happened once to me with a prop firm, so that's why I'm not doing it anymore. But I was so excited with the new setup. I was okay, let's get it over and done with the brokerage. So I never thought about it anymore until today. I'm like, oh my god, what if this happens with my brokerage account? Does anyone know if there's a glitch? If this can happen as well when you are connected? Does it happen often? Obviously, it can always happen, but does it happen often? I don't know. I just know from day to day. Okay, yeah, maybe it's just a paper trading app. I guess it has nothing to do. Maybe if you're linked to, they've been working on it. So yeah, so it's just Haney. I couldn't add any orders in today, and the ones that I did, they came in like 5 or 10 minutes later. So that's why I had like over 500 coins on gold because also couldn't close it. So once I got in, the trade that I would have taken was already long gone. But I was up with the trade that TradingView put on for me was I would have made 500 over 500 points on gold because I also couldn't exit them. So and it just went down all the time. So the big distribution leave big imbalances behind. Well, they just leave a few fair value gaps behind, right? The more, in all honesty, if you look at the price action, what has been done, when you see, also on a smaller scale, right, Fox? Like when we see, especially in London, I don't know, you were in London as well, right? When we have this price action that you see all these gaps being formed all the time. When I say, oh, you know what, I want to move up again because we've been creating so many small gaps, and when price action is not smooth, right? You have all these candles without wicks, gaps. To say, oh, we most likely are going to get a manipulation move to clear that out. And it's exactly what you see here, literally on the higher time frame as well. And like little gaps here, here wicks, wickless candles. This one is not too bad, but it does, it's sort of like just journal this price action here and look in your charts how this behaves, right? When you see this, and especially in combination with this here. Look, also this is also a very you see here a wickless with a wick next to it. Well, now we didn't get a wick. Now we got a full candle through it. Because I was looking at this in pre-market, and I was like, oh, are we gonna get a 6 o'clock, or is it gonna do that? But it did not. But this is the same situation here that we have here. Right over here on the daily. So I think we're tracing into the BPR. BPR. Where's the BPR? On what time frame are you talking about? I'm still bullish though, to be honest. So what's the signal of the no wick? So no wicks. So what is a wick, Fox? A wick is a manipulation, right? Because it's an open, high, low, close. It's a manipulation move of the candle, right? So let's say me as a distribution trader, then well, this is not the 10 o'clock. Let's pretend I usually trade the 10 o'clock, but this is the 6 o'clock. When I say I'm a distribution, I want to get in the manipulation move of the 6 a.m. 4-hour candle. So that means this open, high, this is the fake move of a candle, right? Of the distribution candle. So, so they always say bodies tell the stories, wicks do the damage, right? So me, when I look for my distribution trade, I'm always looking mainly on the 10 o'clock, but sometimes if I am on the bull, sometimes if I see already distribution starting, we get continuation. But you want to be in the area above the open and the high. This is your area of entrance when you want to. So that is the wick area. That's your playing field. For me, that is my models are built around that. When I say I want to enter in a distribution trade, I try to accomplish it. And when I'm not really seeing it, I use the open price. So that's why you see my 3 o'clock, my 4 o'clock. I know where the 2 o'clock is. I think did you ask about the 2 o'clock? Or was it, that was shoulder gold. So that's why open prices are important to me as well. Because if I don't see it clearly, because sometimes the manipulation can go on a little bit longer, right? Especially for hour, you go back and forth, and before, if it's not a real distribution candle. For example, here, these 4-hour candles had a lot of back and forth, but the wick is the area of manipulation. So what does a wickless candle mean? A wickless candle means lack of manipulation. So then, if you have no wick, you will get a belated, most of the time what happens, especially when you have a setup with a wickless candle with a large wick next to it, I call them the perfect rejection blocks, because the large wicks are the imbalance, and the wickless candle are mostly, they get lately a wick just into that other wick, and that's it, and then they go away from it. So that's why I thought we might get the short after we, again, I was thinking, hey, what happened here? So what happened here, right? I'm just thinking, did I miss something here? This high, again, I'm going to look at it, 349. This high, 351. So we did not wick into this. I found that this is the biggest trap. I have to journal this, because I thought, oh look, we literally made an equal high. We did not wick into this. So I thought all the time we were here, oh, we're going to do this, and then we're going to wick into this. We're going to give this candle a belated manipulation, because that's what it is. You see that a lot. Go back into your charts and look at wicks, at devil's marks, and how many times and how much later, especially on the 4-hour, you get a wick just through it and then away from it. It's a very strong algorithmic signature, but it did not happen here. So I was actually sort of like, that got me off guard, I think, a little bit. So I was thinking, oh, we have this and then we have this, but it was too easy. Yeah. So instead of this, we got this, and then I thought, oh, we're going to go into this wick. Now we're going to go up and take out this little area, and then we go down. But it's just a belated manipulation, because every candle actually, I guess it's part of the. Here, this is a good example. Here, I can see already one. You see this here, this candle, the 2 o'clock. You see what happens here? This wick. It just goes over this into this wick. And that was a scenario that I was waiting for. Because it happens 80% of the time. So I literally build my models around this as well, and my TPs and stuff like that. And it works a lot of the time, but sometimes it doesn't work, like now, right? It's just Haney. I like the 4-hour because it's my distribution. I like to trade the 4-hour distribution. But hey, I love the 1-hour too, because it gives me more information. So you see me a lot going back and forth between the 4-hour and 1-hour, because the 4-hour is a lot of, you miss a lot of information. Sometimes I stay too long on the 4-hour, and then I miss how, well, you know, here you can't really see it, what's happening, but a lot of the time I do look at the 1-hour, but I trade I try to trade the 4-hour the distribution candles, because it's a larger move, right? So so that will be a Fox server, not necessarily the distribution signal, but it would be. I thought that we would take the high, because it just had to tap into the high, right? Because we created the weekly high, but maybe that was it was Thursday as well, so that's why I thought, okay, let's tap into that high, and then I thought I can frame my short. So I was waiting for that to frame my short, not necessarily the distribution move, but the start of a short. But hey, this is a good example. But mark that devil's mark, because it will come and play at some point. It will come and play. And look what we did here as well, right? Mark all your 4-hour devil's marks, and the higher the better, because they are they are a magnet. So it's a leg of manipulation. So if that makes sense, right? I think that's the easiest way to. Price action going to be interesting next week. Hey, Ash ICT, I hope so too. Ash ICT, did you today's unexpected for sure. Investors panic, even gold crash and silver. They smell war news soon. Um, yeah, but you know what? Sometimes I just think, wasn't this move also just long overdue, right? Because we had all these, we had so many, we yeah, we have war, and sometimes I'm like, yeah. Well, anyway, it's good to journal it and to I guess prepare for the next time because I do want to have it the next. I don't want to miss it, to be honest. But yeah. Um, today's unexpected. Ash T, did you manage to catch the short or anything? Yeah, I think it's going to be very interesting. I think we're going to get a very interesting year. And you know what? I'm also thinking of the rotation that's coming at some point, like when things are, when the stimulus checks are coming again and the money printer goes on in the US. You get the rotation back to riskier assets like crypto because it's coming. The rotation is coming from gold. It might take a little bit longer, but it's coming. And yes, it's just Haney. I look at the 30-minute. I look at a lot. I also look at the 9-minute, 30-minute, and also the 3 hour. Yeah, so Fox, that's also, if you have a losing trade or you miss a trade, I always try to, I'm a little bit, I just hate missing this move because but I'm always like, you know what, if I journal, I mean, I really go deep into journaling, like, okay, what happened at what time and what did I miss and how can I see it? And it really helps me to get better in reading price action as well. And I mean, I'm still learning, obviously, but the more you do it and you keep on doing it, the more algorithmic signatures you discover and you see, and you get more comfortable in seeing moves. And obviously, you're still wrong. Like for me, it's intriguing. Like, okay, why was I so focused on the devil's mark, right? So you know one thing, and because I don't know another thing, I'm like, okay, there was something more important that I missed because I was focusing on that daily devil's mark, right? And that I won't let go of that. Most likely all weekend I will try to figure out, like, okay, what did I, how could I have seen it, and could I already know that it wasn't going to go there? That's how I journal, and I really go, okay, blah blah blah, and then um, because I think missing a move. No, it's not. It's not about marrying your bias. Well, no, but you have to have. I mean, you have to have bias, and you have to have logic. And my logic was, it kept manipulating, pretending it would go up again. Like it did not really. So you have to find. It's not about marrying your bias, but price action didn't tell me at some point it was going down yet. And that's what I need to find out. It's not about marrying your bias because I will flip any time, but it's more like how I miss the manipulation. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I'm sort of like I'm very. I think my expertise is in manipulation, understanding the wicks, understanding. But obviously, it's not good enough. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not about marrying your bias, but about missing the algorithmic signature for me. Yeah. So um, that's basically it, I guess. And the thing is that fascinates me about ICT and what he's teaching is that it's all in the charts. It's already telling us a lot, but you have your limitations in where you are in your journey, and you have to work with that. And so your models is built around your limitations. It sounds it's not a negative way, but it's okay. I see this. So sometimes if I see a trade, I'm like, okay, this is what I clearly see, and I'm just going to take my trade up to that, and then I'm going to be happy with that because I don't know, I can't frame it any further at that moment. And in hindsight, you can study that, right? So what did I miss? But yeah. So for me, this is always fascinating. Yes, I do look at, yeah. Well, so it's just Haney. That's also something. Um, that area was clearly a 6. I don't know if I do use 369, yes. And that area, the devil's mark, was created in a 6. So I thought also, like, if we do get it, it has to happen during in pre-market. It didn't happen yesterday, so I thought today it didn't do it either. So that was a signal as well that it wasn't going to do it. I should have had my answer between around pre-market. Yeah, I do use 369. Yes, I do. Yeah. I don't go too much into it because I'm still figuring a lot out myself, and I don't want to overcomplicate things, and I'm not that expert. I don't have the expertise enough to really. So I'm still looking into it and journaling it and looking it. But yeah, it does help me frame my trades as well as an extra confluence, I should say. Do you use it as well? Do you use 369? I mean, it's literally how the world turns, I guess. It's always time. Time is most important. I mean, it is really. Um, I do whenever it's high probability. Okay, interesting. Do you use a specific time frame for 369 to look at it? But yeah, so that area was a 6. So that also, if you look in hindsight as well, it did not make the move after 6 o'clock. So let me have a look. I'll look back into it. Where's 6? 6 is here. 340. Settlement price is here. 540, 555. What did we do at 5 past 5? It's like little treasure hunt, right? The algorithmic signatures. No, it can be any time frame. Yeah, it depends on the time frame you trade. Well, yeah, because everything is fractal, obviously. Yes. Well, let's have a look at the. Well, let's have a look again at my. I tried to do something with the daily with that area here, so that was this one here, right? 4th of November, 411, 11, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, 1, 4. Let's look at the 4-hour. I was actually looking at the 3-hour here. It was see, this is a 6. I know it's a 3. On the 3, it's a 6. It's a 6 anyway. And here, we went in at 2. So that's why I was thinking. Here we have the 6 o'clock. Wednesday, we did not go into it. I see something now. Okay, I got you. Maybe this was it. It's just Haney. Listen, is this your logic? So you see it was a 6, right? Here, swing point. We did not go over this one here. It's a 6. I believe there was S&T as well at this moment here. I think we had S&T with ES here. So not a swing point, but it did not go higher, and we did not go into that level. Again, here, the next day, Wednesday, swing point, 6. In here, so we did not go higher. Today, again, 6. The 6 o'clock, obviously. Would that also not be the indication that 1, 2, 3 times We're hovering so close. We just tapped it. We just literally made an equal high. So I would have never, well, I don't trade Asia, but I would not have expected Asia to move into it because it's because of the time, right? Here I would have expected it because I thought, oh, we're going to go higher, but it did not. And here, something like that. But yeah, it's an interesting concept, and it does work. It really is interesting. Time, time, time. Time is more important than anything, guys. Um, here another six. That yeah, six, six, six. I don't even have to look, and I already know which one our six is. We all went through them. Here's six. Yeah. I wonder if we're done. We hit the volume imbalance on right over here. I marked this one here, and we are moving up. So, question is, how high are we going to go up, and are we going to go back down, right? Pum, 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 pum. Yeah, but it's just Haney. I would love to hear more on that topic. I'm really interested. I don't know if you want to share more on that topic. Um, oh, 11:42. 19 people. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to finalize the contract and make sure that I got everything in place with the broker deal. Sure, I will DM you on the Discord because it's really good. Frank, he never spilled the real tea. Yeah, so yeah, but he's very inspiration. I mean, well, you know, I do think they share enough. Yeah, I would love to because I think I'll figure it a lot out on my own, but it's the same with ICT. It's like, you know, you get some, they share a little bit, but it makes me, it encouraged me to look in the charts and to try to figure it out. But I think I'm still, you know, there's still a lot of, did you learn from Frank, by the way? Did you teach, did he teach you, or did you, because I think they drop enough to, you know, to encourage you to look in the charts, and it's all there, but I think there's a lot more that I'm still, because I'm just still, you know, I just started actually maybe a few weeks ago looking into it, and yeah, okay, yeah, you're like me. No, okay, you're the same. Okay, we can share some things. I would love to do that because I'm the same. I'm also I use a lot of different things that are not on the charts as well, and I just, well, I'm an alcoholic. I call myself an alcoholic. Everything is in the chart, but you need to put time in it, right? And it's very exciting when you discover little things, and it's like it's an ongoing journey because you keep on discovering. And yeah, okay, you're just a nerd like me. Hey, listen, I get really like, hey, I'll tell you guys, yes, it's war, and I understand that, but I think that there was still a lot of algorithmic signatures that um, they were giving us, and at some point, what I think, yeah, it's like a treasure. I agree. I'm just wondering, like, okay, did they? How can we find out? Like, when did they know that they were going to do this move? When did they already plan it? Could that be like there has to be more? Either it was 8:30, the news candle, because I do a lot of calculations for my news candle as well. My news candle is the 8:30 candle is a very important candle for me because I think they use it to do uh, if they have a change of script or something, or they want something to be done, they use those levels. So they widen up the range or something from to calculate it from. But you can calculate a lot from the 8:30 candle. Um, so I'm just wondering if when was the time that when for me that's the question that I am like, okay, what is the algorithmic signature that could have told me that this move was coming? That really fascinates me. And I think it has today was a lot about the sixes. Today was a 6 day. 6 day. Yeah. So if that makes sense. Does that make sense? It's just Haney if I say it was a 6 day. Um, in order of 369. I'm just realizing something that I said as well on during London stream. I said the move will happen around 6, and I thought it was going to be the move to the upside, but it was. I think the distribution start at. Let me just double check something. What time did the distribution start? Um, so it was a 6. Yeah, so that was the manipulation here. Wow. Okay. Also, I was at ACT. I also it was yes. I said yes. I said that as well. The week it was a Wednesday high profile. So obviously always. Well, yes. Oh, I am going to say it most of the time. So literally, when you have a Wednesday high profile, you get either retracement or a continuation. It could go back up on Friday, but most of the times after a Wednesday high profile, you get like a large move to the downside. I literally tried to draw it on the beginning of the stream. But for more, I look for SMT and key times. We had one in London and my kill zone pre-market. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna journal this to oblivion. I mean, but hey, listen, the weekly profile. I started the stream with that um, weekly profile. It's Thursday. We didn't have a distribution on the third week of the month. Thursday, a lot of the time, is a distribution day. If it's not on Wednesday, sometimes it comes on Wednesday, but sometimes most of the time it's Thursday. But yeah, the SMT also I miss that a lot. But hey, the algorithmic signals were there. Yes, yes, yes. Well, today was bearish because it took all-time high. Yes, took out. Yes, exactly. And actually didn't. And the candle was a C2 candle reversal. T trades on. Yeah. Okay. And all-time high. Yeah. And also, key thing is Monday is like the Asian range. Mark out the high and the low. Yes, I know that was from Brox, right? That was a very good tip as well from Brox. Yes. Um, yeah, yeah, there was enough. I mean, but Monday we were not here in this area, were we? This was Monday here. At the high carried across and the high was taken, so that means Monday low was target. Oh, that's why you. Okay, I understand what you're saying. Monday low was target. Yes, yes, yes. I gotcha. I gotcha. Previous week high. Um, if it was taken out, that means it's going to be a crazy selling week for that Monday low. Yeah. Okay. Well. But it's just Haney. I'm looking forward to if you want to share. If we want to, you can share some insights. I would love. Maybe we could do a organize maybe a session, a Discord session where we can chat, because I've never actually done that a lot of times, but it's nice you guys can talk too, right? So yeah. Any questions, guys? I'm not gonna trade anymore. I missed this move, and it is what it is. I'm going to prepare. I'm gonna kill February. I'm gonna really yeah. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. I'm looking forward to the rest of the year. Um, I'm really looking forward to the year, to the YouTube channel, to trading my new personal account, and I'm going to do it live on in TradingView. It's going to be a small account because I really want to help. I really want to show people that you don't need a big account to trade your own account. I think that's a misconception that people have. So I just want to start with maybe um, $1,000, because if people make some money on with their prop firms, like say you start out and you have your first payment, and I think it's I think it's a good thing to start your own account when you have good risk management. Don't let me, because you don't want to lose them. You really have to be, you know, because why do we lose accounts, and why do we especially evaluate, because it's you don't want, you want the uncertainty to be gone, right? So that's why you just go on and on and on, and the moment you lose your account, you have a sigh, you have like you feel relief. So, and you train your brain to think that way, and that's the loop you need to break. And if you don't have that loop broken yet, do not start your own account, because you will lose the money. So that's important, but I do think it's an important thing for people that are profitable, um, and have and know that their flaws and their weaknesses. To if you have a certain amount of payments already, and you're consistently profitable, you take a little bit of amount and you go to your own account, because that gives you freedom, and also you can build a buffer. You can take time to build your buffer. I highly recommend people not to build buffers on prop firms, because you don't know if they go out of business. And we've heard some stories of people that were really building large accounts, like 150K accounts, and some were even on a 300K account. And they were building a buffer, and then they went out of business, and they had a lot of money and time invested in it, and then it was all gone. So yeah, So that's why with your own account, you can grow slowly. It's about slowly growing and compounding and just, I would do a micro, just M and Q, and just for people that start out, just to show, hey, listen, you don't, and then you grow from there. And then if you have your account, it becomes bigger. Like say you bring that 1,000 to 10,000, then you can, maybe put some aside, start maybe, well, I wouldn't start with a mini and with that amount yet, to be honest. On your own account. I would build it up to 20K or 15 maybe. Um, but I'm paper trading currently. Probably going to do that for another 4 or 5 months until I can make sure I have consistent result, and then I'm going to get micro. Make the mistake. Yes, exactly. That's the spirit. I love that, Fox. And it's better to trade uh, too long on paper than too short, right? You don't want to lose any money. So that's very good. And I made that mistake that I went in too fast and I just put, you pay for, you just, and yeah, and then all the risk comes with the paper with the evaluations, but and once you're profitable, you can always uh, try to get your own account. But hey, paper trading. Hey, listen, I love paper trading, and if people come here and they bash paper trading, I'm going to tell them to f off. Then they can go somewhere else because I try to do my first paper trades in the morning as well. And hey, listen, you find out either you are not awake or your internet or something else is not going well. And I love it because if my first two trades are losing trades, I already have my it's really weird, but afterwards I just do much better. I'm like, then my winning trades come, so I already have my batch of losing trades a lot of the time. And most important, I journal my losing trades. I go over my trades. What did I do wrong? What can I do better? What did I miss? Hey, I see my kitty catty on camera. It would be weird if I would see another animal suddenly in my room or something, or if I would see a burglar behind me. That would be freaky, by the way. But it can happen. You never know, right? But anyway, guys, any questions? Any questions? Oh God, I can't wait to have some good trades again. It feels like really a long time. I don't think I had a good trade all week or something that um I really feel like I'm starting to miss that a little bit now. But not even a paper trade. It's just been it's one of those. But who knows? Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow. Who knows where the song is from? You must be older. I always meant to ask, in the trades you show, is that your own account or prop firm? I do. I have both. I've got prop firm and I've got my own account. And sometimes it's just a paper trade, the OG. But I always say that if it's just a paper trade, I always say that. And if I enter my own account or my eval, I mention that as well. But the OG, next week, I'm finalizing the contract today with the broker. I will be showcasing my live account live. I will connect it to TradingView. I never wanted to do that because I wanted to keep them separately. But because of if there was I had a glitch one time on TradingView, but apparently it's very minimal. But I'm going to. So we're setting up my different because the accounts that I have now, my live accounts, I cannot attach to TradingView. They are Rhythmic accounts and they have a different CQC. If I so we're changing all that, and we have to swash around some money, blah blah blah. So we're working on that. But once everything is sorted, I will trade my live account live, and it will be a small account. I will do M and Q because I want to, with people that also want to start small. I think that's a good thing. It's a little bit different than what most people are doing, but And I will also trade my evaluation and fund it as well. So it's all, but you know, you want to have the freedom sometimes, right? If you have a large distribution move like today, for example, and if you're still on your eval where you have a consistency rule, you know, so this was a good move to do on if you catch it properly on your live account, for example. Or if you have a non-consistency evaluations or funded as well. So yeah, but the trades that you've seen so far, when I put them on the screen, is always paper trade, and then I do them separately on my account. But the live, once I go live, I will do it. I will do that here. I think I can also attach my prop firm here as well. I can do that, but I don't really see the need. I prefer to keep it separate because if you have some internet issues or your computer crashes, I don't know. It's just always a good thing for me to have it separate. Because this computer, since I'm streaming, is asking a lot. I need a better computer, I think. I really need to start investing in, for what I'm doing, I think I need more. But anyway, we'll see. Anything else, guys? I see ICT, he posted, anyone buying an Optimus robot, and Dodgy says, yes, I'll make a trade for me. Oh, that's funny. And then ICT says, new challenge unlocked, whose robot makes the best returns? That would be pretty odd. Well, I think I would, no, I think I would trade myself. It's too much fun. Doesn't Dodgy live in his mother's basement or in his parents' basement? I thought he was posting that he lost, that he made a few mistakes and that he had to move back to his parents' house. Oh, she said, oh, she said, thank you. That's so sweet from you. It doesn't matter. You don't have to talk. You don't have to, you know, listen, in all honesty, I never said anything when I was in groups or something, or when I was in a mentorship somewhere. I was never really commenting on things like that. I was actually too shy. It sounds weird to say that, but I never felt like, oh, you know, what should I say? So, but now because of the YouTube channel, I realize how much I actually missed having a community. But I'm not, am I shy? Not really shy, but I just don't know. If I don't know people, like, what am I going to say, right? Um, I guess it's, but here I am talking now a lot, I guess, but it's a different thing. It's really weird actually when I think about it, but yeah. But no, don't worry about it. I really appreciate you guys just being here and just hanging out. But yeah, no, just ask whatever you feel and don't, you know, don't worry. I think you guys know already by now what irritates me when you, but it's not just normal questions. You can ask whatever you want. Yeah. But anyway, it feels like Friday to me a little bit. I need to also make some food. I'm hungry. I'm not gonna trade anymore. I'm just gonna watch the news. I just hope that situation in Iran gets sorted quickly. That's something I really hope for. I wish for it desperately. So I think that will be a big relief for me. I don't want to talk politics or things like that, but it does mean a lot to me. But anyway, thank you guys again, and no trades. Thank you for the support. I should say support. I felt like you guys supported me because I was a little bit upset when I started the stream. So that being said, I'll see you guys in London or in the stream later tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to the coming weeks. Ciao, ciao. Have a lovely evening, guys, or day.